The first time I met Aaron was in my sophomore year at Boston University. I had just transferred in, nervous and lost in the sea of students, when I found myself sitting in the wrong classroom. He leaned over, smiled, and whispered, "This is advanced economics. You're definitely in the wrong place." Mortified, I grabbed my bag and stood to leave. But he added, "Hey, don't worry. I did the same thing last year. Want me to show you where Psych 201 is?" That small act of kindness began a friendship that would define my college years. Aaron was everything I wasn't: calm where I was anxious, methodical where I was impulsive, confident where I was insecure. Over time, he became my anchor. He was the one who walked me home late at night after study sessions, the one who brought me soup when I was sick, the one who knew my favorite songs better than I did. We weren't dating, and we never called ourselves best friends, but everyone who saw us together knew there was something special. And maybe that's where the trouble began. It was the spring of senior year when it finally happened. We were sitting on the grass by the Charles River, books sprawled between us, when Aaron grew unusually quiet. "Emma," he said slowly, "can I tell you something?" "Of course," I said, smiling. "I think I've been in love with you for a long time." The words froze me. My heart skipped, but not in the way I thought they should. My first instinct wasn't joy, it was panic. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to risk what we had. So I forced a smile and said the words that would haunt me for years. "Aaron, you're just a friend." For a moment, he just stared at me. Then, with a small nod, he looked away. "Got it," he said softly. I expected things to go back to normal. After all, Aaron had always been steady, dependable. Surely one awkward moment wouldn't erase 4 years of friendship. But I was wrong. The next day, he didn't walk me to class. The next week, he stopped coming to our study sessions. By the end of the semester, he had cut me out completely. No texts, no calls, no glances across the dining hall. I told myself he needed space. But space turned into silence, and silence turned into absence. And just like that, Aaron was gone. At first, I was angry. How could he just abandon our friendship? Didn't it mean anything to him? But as the months passed, the anger gave way to emptiness. I missed him more than I could say. Every inside joke, every shared memory, every late-night conversation gone. I tried reaching out once, sending him a message. "I miss you. Can we talk?" He never replied. Life moved forward. I graduated, moved to New York City, and started working in publishing. I made new friends, dated new people. But none of it filled the void Aaron had left. Because Aaron wasn't just another friend. He was the one who had seen me at my worst and stayed. The one who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I had pushed him away with a careless phrase. 3 years later, fate intervened. I was at a conference in San Francisco, sitting in the back of a crowded lecture hall, when I heard a voice I would know anywhere. I turned, and there he was, Aaron. Older, sharper, more polished, but still him. My heart pounded as memories rushed back. When the lecture ended, I gathered my courage and approached. "Aaron." He looked at me, and for a moment, his eyes softened. "Emma." It was the first word he had spoken to me in years. We found ourselves in the hotel cafe, coffee cups between us. "I didn't expect to see you here," I said nervously. "Same," he replied. His tone was polite, distant. I swallowed hard. "I've missed you. I know I hurt you." "I never meant to," he cut me off gently. "Emma, you don't have to explain. You told me I was just a friend. And I believed you. I had to. Because if I didn't, I would have kept hoping. And I couldn't live like that." Tears stung my eyes. I was scared. I didn't want to lose you. He smiled sadly. "And in trying not to, you did." That night, I cried in my hotel room. Not because Aaron was cruel, he wasn't, but because I realized too late what I had lost. I thought calling him just a friend would protect us. Instead, it destroyed everything. Aaron didn't punish me by leaving. He respected himself enough not to stay where he wasn't wanted. And I learned something I'll never forget. Sometimes when you call someone just a friend, you don't save the relationship. You end it. Years later, I still think of Aaron. Not with anger, but with gratitude. Because he taught me the value of words, the weight they carry, and the danger of underestimating what someone means to you. He showed me that friendship and love aren't always interchangeable. That sometimes just friends isn't enough. And though he cut me out completely, he left me with a truth I carry to this day. If someone loves you, don't dismiss it with fear. Because once they walk away, they may never come back.